Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jasmine at the Eternal Circle, also the Psychic Mummy. So today I'm going to be doing a card pull. We'll see what's in store for you. Let's say what's in store for you next week, seeing as we're already in the middle of this week. So how about we see what's going on for you next week? I think that's a good idea, don't you? I like to figure out what might be coming in for next week, or the possibility of what's coming in for next week. Along with my other card pull that I like to do is, what they have to say to me, spirit wise. It's just that way I get clarification better on things of what I should be looking at, I suppose. So today is a nice sunny day, thankfully, but here tomorrow it's supposed to rain. That's okay. April showers bring me flowers. It's not like we're going to be doing anything anyways. We're in lockdown, house arrest, so, whatever. Just letting you guys know that this Friday at 7:30 I'm going to be doing a live event over on Facebook. So all my live events are going to be on Facebook, FYI, on the Eternal Circle page, not the group page, but the actual page itself. So I do all my live events on the page, and this weekend's event, this Friday I should say, at 7:30 I'll be doing a talk about elemental energies and how we can incorporate them into our shields and what the benefits are for that. And then the last Sunday from 3 to 5 I'll be doing a flashcard event as well. So you're more than welcome to join me there. You can find details for that once again on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you're looking for those links are in the description of my channel. So you might hear some thumping upstairs. My oldest is a yoga enthusiast. So she's taken up yoga lately. Should I do a fourth one? No fourth one today. Sorry guys. You're telling me no, so no fourth one. Alright. 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to move the camera down here so you can see. Alright. So number 1, 2, number 3. Alright, so all you have to do is pick 1, 2, or 3. I'll let you guys look at that for a little bit, and then I'll turn the camera back upwards. That way we can converse. Alright. And as always, you can always pause the video. Okay? If that wasn't enough time, you can always pause, right? Alright. The first one. Okay? heaven and earth. What's going on for next week? So this card is about balance, is what they're saying. Balance, balance, balance. Okay, so you need to learn how to balance between both physical and spirit. Right, you're a little bit top heavy on either or. Okay, so either plugging away too much on the mundane side of things or plugging away too much on the spirit side of things. So you kind of have to allow yourself to step back for a little bit and kind of rebalance yourself in those aspects. Certainly take a look and see exactly what is needed in this balance. Is it your financials that need to be balanced? Is it that you need to spend more time meditating? Is it you need to spend more time looking at symbology? Is it that you need to spend more time on relationships and building those relationships? Is it that you need to spend more time with self-healing and self-care? You know, it's all about balance for you right now for the next week following, because you're already at that point, right, where things are getting a little bit so that's what they're asking you to do, is time to find some balance for you. All right, let's see if there's anything else they need to say. They say no. Okay. Okay. Second one. The child. So you've been very strict on yourself and strict on the environment around you and the situations that you've been involved or have been involved in. They're asking you to get in touch with your inner child. They're asking you to find the play that you need, that innocence that you need as well. So instead of looking at things in a negative tone, maybe looking at things at a more curious manner, like a child would. For instance, children always look at things with curiosity. They always look at things with a lot of questions. You know, and I think that's what they're asking you to do, is to take a look at things differently and ask questions about it rather than diminish that object or diminish that situation, and come from a pure intent and not from a negative viewpoint or a sarcastic one or a cynical one, more like it. I hear lighten up. That's what I'm hearing. Lighten up. That's exactly what I hear. Almost like some 60s hippie or something. Lighten up. So they're asking you to just pretty much. Lighten up and find that in your child. So finding your inner child is go maybe find something play based, like Play-Doh, Lego, something simple, something from your childhood, to reach inside those recesses of something that you used to do as a child. As silly as it seems, that touches the inside of your childhood, and that touches the inner child in you, and that releases that pure side of you as well. Because you're taking things way too seriously right now, and that's not good for you, and not good for your environment right now. Okay, right now you're kind of storming around like the black thundercloud, and like the spirit says, lighten up. All right. The third one, we have the emotion and intellect. I don't know if you saw that. It looked warbly on my screen. First thing I hear is trust yourself. Okay. Trust your intuition. Trust what you are seeing before you, and trust what you are feeling inside you. Don't let others cloud your judgment, and don't let those other thoughts that seem to cloud your judgment from time to time cloud your judgment right now. Because sometimes we have these dual thoughts, right? Because we look at the pros and cons of things, and sometimes we have these thoughts of, oh, you're just being silly. We need to sometimes ignore those and listen to the actual intuition part of our minds, because that's what has the answer for us. Okay? We need to listen to that intuitive intelligence. Okay, next week is also going to be a week of possible self-healing as well, some self-healing work. Okay. So you need to listen to yourself when it comes to your self-healing work, okay? You might think that you don't need it at this time, but you do. Yeah, because if you're the type of person who likes to go and get it done, right? You're the type of person who likes to ignore that healing work. Okay? So you need to sit without distraction and focus on the inside of yourself. Okay? And that's hard for a person who doesn't want to work on themselves. Okay? And that's up to you. If you want to work on yourself, you're going to work on yourself, okay? They are merely suggesting that you do, right? And that's part of trusting your intuition, is also trusting that you need that time to do self-healing work too. Because how are you able to help heal someone else or help someone else on their journey if you don't stop to help yourself, right? So limit your distractions, sit down, okay, or lay down, whatever, and listen to your body, listen to your thoughts, listen and see what surfaces, for yourself when you ask yourself what needs to be looked at, emotionally, okay, and it will surface if you just sit there and listen, and you continue to ask yourself every few minutes, what do I need to look at, okay, because that thought will flow up to the surface of your intuitive intellect, and it will tell you. And no, you're not being crazy. It will be there. It will surface for you. Okay? And that's part of trusting your intellect. Part of trusting your intuitive intellect. Okay? It's the same with trusting your intuitive intellect when it comes to knowing when someone is good for your circle and knowing when someone is not good for your circle. Okay? When you know that someone is not good for your circle, you need to let them go. Alright? Because obviously you are moving forward and progressing, and that person is not going to be progressing with you, or they're holding you back, or they're on a different path than you are. Okay? So it's time for you to take a look inwards, and it's time for you to start trusting your intuitive intellect. Okay? Especially when it comes to emotional work, healing work with others too. And that's all I've got to say. So there you go, guys. That is for next week. I hope that resonates with you. And like I said, come over to my Facebook page, check out the events. If it resonates for you, come and join me. I would be more than happy to see you. As always, please subscribe and like. And if you want to give me a shout, give me a private message over Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Alright? Take care, guys, and have a great week and weekend.